place to see NASCAR is right here on FS1. It's the GoBowling.com 400. I think we need a sound effect for that. Pins crashing.
I agree.
7 p.m. Eastern Time, only on FS1.
It is kind of sweet when you get a strike, you know what? And hear all those pins rattle the way they did.
Yep.
An explosion.
Let's take a ride with Eric Jones. Put the telemetry in upper right. RPM, 200 miles an hour down the back.
We go 200 every week. And people just say, I don't look like it.
You speed up
Yeah, you did that again. Look at those RPM be a little higher down the front here.
So this is a little more of a tail.
91 here.
207.
Wow.
Shit. And not out of the throttle for very long before it gets back to wide open. That's the one thing you see. You don't see the car bouncing around a lot. You just see them get into the corner and go wide open right in the middle.
Guys, you saw that RPM there. Remember, a lot of the high-speed racetracks that we've been to this year, the straightaway speeds are much higher because of this low drag, low downforce package. So this is one of the tracks where NASCAR mandated to pull a little bit of gear out of the car. Last year, you could run as low as a 370 or a 364. This year, much higher, 364 or 360, and that's just because of a much greater straightaway speed with this aero package.
But now, Larry, I was reading this morning in USA Today an interview with Dave Parasek, the head of Ford Racing. And the interviewer quoted Brad Keselowski as saying that the change in the splitter and the smaller spoiler now is net neutral because of all the things the teams have done on the underbody of the cars. And all Dave would say was, I like Brad. And that's all he'd say on the subject. What do you think?
Well, I think NASCAR knows that these teams continue to gain back. That's why over the last 2 or 3 years, Mike, they've continued to take more and more weight.
We got a spin off the turn 4, Eric Jones.
Oh, and he digs up some grass with that splitter, cuts it back and around, locks it up.
Sorry, Larry.
Comes to a halt.
And I was just watching the time and scoring, and he was really putting some fast laps. He just went to third. We were right along with him. His car looked really good. Just that same spot as Kyle Larson coming off the turn 4.
Hold on here. What do you think?
Once you get into the grass with that splitter, I'm pretty sure that's a backup car.
Yeah, let's see. I couldn't see the nose real well, but I'm sure it damaged it.
How could it not?
Yeah, I mean, you saw when you see dirt and grass fly.
So he got loose a little bit further back. He corrected, and then he realized he needed to keep it out of the wall. He did a great job doing that. Unfortunately, it came down to the infield.
Oh, wow.
Hit pretty good there. Dug up quite a bit of grass and dirt.
Kind of a sideways. It didn't really ever get the nose, sideways here. I don't know how much damage that's going to do.
Well, that nose and structure and splitter mounting is so crucial to the speed of these race cars.
It didn't look, I couldn't really tell, but it didn't look like it did much.
That was the 5th lap of his 2nd run.
Oh, it did much. It did much.
Got that right front.
Tweaked it.
Now that blade there digs right in. Here's one more look at it as we go to break. 13 minutes to go in this practice.